Namaskar friends, welcome to our channel Know the Things. Friends, Gandhiji selected a place on the bank of the river Sabarmati, very close to Saint Dadiji's temple as well as from jail and a crematorium. Gandhi used to remark, "This is the right place for our activities to carry on the search of the truth and develop fearlessness, for on one side are the iron bolts of the foreigners and on the other thunderbolts of Mother Nature." After building a few essential structures, activities of the ashram commenced in 1917. Gandhiji had driven all the major activities of independence as well as upliftment of the society from this ashram, which was popularly known as Sabarmati Ashram. He stayed in the ashram for many years before he finally proceeded for a march to Dandi to break the salt law on March 12, 1930. Before starting the march to Dandi, Gandhiji declared that he will not return to the ashram before the independence of the country. The Gandhi Smarak Sangrahalaya is run by a public trust established in 1951. The museum's new premises were built in 1963. The museum's main objective is to house the personal memorabilia of Mahatma Gandhi. Consequently, the exhibits on view depict the vivid and historic events of Gandhiji's life. There are books, manuscripts and photocopies of his correspondence, photographs of Gandhiji with his wife Kasturba and other ashram associates, life-size oil paintings and actual relics like his writing desk and spinning wheel. On his return from South Africa, Gandhiji's first ashram in India was established in the Kochrab area of Ahmedabad on 25th May 1915. The ashram was then shifted on 17th June 1917 to a piece of open land on the banks of the river Sabarmati. Reason for this shift included he wanted to do some experiment in living egg farming, animal husbandry, cow breeding, khadi and related constructive activities, for which he was in the search of this kind of barren land. Mythologically, it was the ashram site of Dadiji Rishi, who had donated his barn for a righteous war. It is between a jail and a crematorium, as he believed that a satyagrahi has to invariably go to either place. The Sabarmati ashram, also known as Harijan ashram, was home to Mohandas Gandhi from 1917 until 1930 and served as one of the main centers of the Indian freedom struggle. Originally called the Satyagraha Ashram, reflecting the movement toward passive resistance launched by the Mahatma. The ashram became home to the ideology that set India free. Sabarmati Ashram, named for the river on which it sits, was created with a dual mission: to serve as an institution that would carry on a search for truth and a platform to bring together a group of workers committed to non-violence who would help secure freedom for India. By conceiving such a vision, Gandhi and his followers hoped to foster a new social construct of truth and non-violence that would help to revolutionize the existing pattern of life. While at the ashram, Gandhi formed a school that focused efforts for self-sufficiency. It was also from here on the 12th March 1930 that Gandhi launched the famous Dandi March, 241 miles from the ashram, in protest of the British salt law, which taxed Indian salt in an effort to promote sales of the British salt in India. This mass awakening filled the British jail with 16,000 freedom fighters. Later, the government seized their property. Gandhi, in sympathy with them, responded by asking the government to forfeit the ashram. Then government, however, did not oblige. He had by now already decided on 22 July 1933 to disband the ashram. Which later became a sacred place after the detention of many freedom fighters. And then some local citizens decided to preserve it. On 12th March 1930, he vowed that he would not return to ashram until India won independence. Although this was won on 15th August 1947, when India was declared a free nation. Gandhi was assassinated in January 1948 and never returned. Over the years, the ashram became home to the ideology that set India free. It added countless other nations and people in their own battle against oppressive forces. Today, the ashram serve as a source of inspiration and guidance and stand as a monument to Gandhi's life, a testimony to others who have fought a similar struggle. Admission to everyone is free of charge. For school tours and large groups is advisable to inform the ashram so that a guided tour can be organized. Opening and closing times are 8:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. The ashram is open daily all year round, including public holidays. Smoking and alcohol, smoking tobacco, alcohol and drugs are not permitted in the property. The ashram requests that the visitor should behave in a way that is respectful to a peaceful sanctity of ashram by refraining from impolite, rude and loud language, disposing of their rubbish in the rubbish bin provided. Donation made to the ashram are most welcomed, as the ashram and the ashram activities are funded by the trust. Visitors can take photos and videos for personal use while on the Sapmet campus. In the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru words, I thank you for inviting me to this old place full of memories. It is a good that you have built here a museum, a beautiful museum. Beautiful not because somebody has put up a huge building using marble and such thing, for that is not proper. In fact, when I look at our temples, I often wonder why marble has been put on them. I am upset when I see them. They must have been by rich people who are giving reverence to the marble. Really, I absolutely dislike to see such material used on such occasions. I have seen some other museum, once at Madurai, which I opened, and the Gandhi Museum at Delhi. But I very much like the way this one is built over here. Whatever little I have seen has been done with an understanding and of a sort which suits his holy place. There is nothing pretentious here, but it itself shows that is a very simple and loving thing. And that is why I am pleased to see it. I congratulate the people who built it. The name Mahatma has been given to Gandhiji by common consent, perhaps in the general sense of saint. There can be No doubt that in some of its connotation, the selflessness, it can be properly applied on him. The ashram is presently involved in a number of the activities that serves to both preserve the history of Gandhi and the freedom struggle, and also to promote and educate people in the great philosophies, values and teachings of Gandhiji. Friends, if you like the video, please like the video, comment and please subscribe our channel. I make these kind of informative videos for all you audience. Hope you people like the video and definitely visit the Sabarmati Gandhi Ashram. Thank you to all.